All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Wednesday, March 6th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. How do you start us off?
Yes, guys, we swept the board on the game picks, but myself, I gave out the Houston Rockets -7.5 going up against the San Antonio Spurs. There's a little bit of a testy game early. The Spurs, they came out hot in the first half, but thankfully the Rockets defense showed up. The Spurs, they barely cracked triple digits, finishing with 101 points, and the Rockets offense was just good enough for us to cash.
Yeah, I want to know myself. Had the Pellies -7.5 on the road against the Raptors. This game was never close. As no sweat bet as it gets, it did actually win by 30-plus points like the last time. So shout out to the Pelicans covering the spread there. Trey, let's go to the props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I cashed here as well because I gave out Paolo Banchero to go over 20.5 points going up against the Hornets. And he scored 22 points in this game, barely cashing the over. But, hey, cash is a cash.
Yeah, and the golden goose for myself, CJ McCollum, over 3.5 threes made is the play that I bet. It came out at over 2.5. It was -167. I said, there's no way I can give out a -167 play. So I did take the over 3.5 at plus money. He only played 20 minutes in the game. He did make 3 threes, but unfortunately the Pelicans blew him out, and he didn't see a lot of the court time. So also, we got up 9 threes. So, we had the volume to get it done, but just a bad pick, I guess. 0-1 day for myself. Trey, let's go to the group play. We're getting dominated by Grayson Allen. Ever heard of him? He's playing right now, going for the Suns. Kevin Durant's also playing. Bradley Beal was banged up early. He's back in the game, but the Suns are beating the Nuggets. I think the last time I checked was 17 points. So we need a miracle in the second half for us to cover the spread for the Nuggets on the group play for this one. But let's go to the group play for tomorrow. We got a good game here. Both teams pretty hot besides the Warriors in their last game. Bucks on the road going up against the Warriors. Warriors -3, over under 228. The line stinks to high heaven. I'm going to have you start.
Yeah, this is going to be an entertaining game to watch. The Bucks, they've been playing really good after the All-Star break. The Warriors, they've kind of fallen back down to earth after the All-Star break. They're still playing some good ball, but they definitely got their butts handed to them against the Boston Celtics, losing that game by 52 points. But whenever we look at the head-to-head between these two teams, especially whenever they play at Golden State, it is absolutely dominated by the Warriors. The last 3 matchups at Golden State has been won and covered by Golden State. Will it continue here in this game? I'm not so sure. And if we look at the history of Giannis in this game, he's questionable. He did sit out in the last game with an Achilles injury. I'm not so sure if he is going to play here in this game, but I'm going to be going with the Warriors here, -3. I got to take them here at home. They're the healthier team. They need to row the boat in a positive direction. Meanwhile, this Bucks team, I think Dame probably used up all his time in that win against the Celtics. So I'm going to go with the Warriors here.
Yeah, I'm going to stay away from the spread. I think I would take the Warriors if I was going to take a spread, but I'm going to take the over 228.5. It seemed like that's extremely low at Golden State. Both these teams to score. They're both averaging over 115 points per game. If they both score 115, the over is going to hit. And the stats say the defense is allowing 115 points or more per game as well. So the stats are saying take the over. I'm going to take the over. It's hitting 3 straight games between these teams. Give me the over 228.5. I'm going to stay away from the side. You're on the Warriors. I'm on the over 228.5. Let's go to the plays for tomorrow for ourselves. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be breaking down this Orlando Magic going up against Washington Wizards game, and this is going to be a very fun game to watch. Both teams, they've been surprising this year. One team is surprising for playing so great. Another team is surprising for playing so doo-doo. The Magic, they come this game ranked 6th in the Eastern Conference and are 40-21 ATS this year. And the Wizards, they are dead last in the Eastern Conference. They're 28-30-2 this year. And these two teams, they've already played 3 times this year, and the Magic won all 3 of those games by an average score of 132-121. So winning each game by an average of 11 points per game. Give me the Magic to continue to roll here in this game. I'm going to take them here -7.5. It was at -6.5 whenever I was researching earlier, and that was before their game versus Charlotte last night. And the Orlando Magic just rolled in that game. They were holding the Hornets to a very low number, and I look for them to keep the momentum going in this game. And whenever we factor in that this Wizards team, they're just playing so very bad. They're 0-10 over their last 10 games, and they've lost more of those 10 games by double digits than not. So look for Orlando to come this game and just win on the offensive glass. They're ranked 2nd in the NBA in terms of offensive rebounds per game, and the Wizards, they allow the 3rd most offensive rebounds per game. So even if the Magic miss on the first try, they're likely to get another chance here, and that's going to be huge for the cover. So give me the Magic here, -7.5 versus the Wizards.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play. Anytime we get single digits going up against the Wizards, got to hammer that there. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Kings Going up against your Lakers here, Trey. I'm going to take the damn Lakers on the money line to beat the Kings. The Lakers at home in this game. They really should be on a 4-game winning streak because they really should have beat the Denver Nuggets, but they kind of blew it in the second half on LeBron's 40,000-point night. They've been playing some pretty good basketball, and they're coming off a big win against Oklahoma City Thunder, where they only allowed 104 points in that game against that really good OKC team. It kills me to say all this stuff because I really don't like the Lakers. Trey knows it. But if they can make me some money, I'm going to give them out as a play. The Kings, they've been the exact opposite coming out of the All-Star break. They've now dropped 3 of the last 4 games, losing to Chicago at home in their last game by 4 points. I think the Kings might be extremely overrated, might be a little bit of a hot take, but nobody on that team is really playing great basketball. If the Lakers play like they did against OKC in their last game, this should be a very easy win for them on their home floor. They have been very competitive, especially over the last 3 games at home, and I hope that continues for this one. Give me the Lakers to protect home floor, win this game outright against the Kings as the play. Trey, let's go to the props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, and I'm actually going to stay in that game. Give me Keegan Murray to go over 13.5 points going up against my Lakers. I really love this over for Murray in this game. As much as I hate it, he should enjoy a good night against Los Angeles, and I believe that for a few reasons. The first reason is this matchup versus the Lakers. Murray, he's enjoyed playing against the stars in his career in the bright lights, and over his last 5 games versus the Lakers, Murray, he's averaging 15 points per game, which is over this number. And whenever we look at how he's playing coming into this game, it gives me a lot more confidence as well, because over his last 5 games, Murray, he's averaging 17.6 points per game, which is also over this number. I'm not sure why we're getting such a discount number. Maybe it's because he's guarded by Rory Hachimura in this game, but I don't think that Rory has enough length to really stop Murray on the perimeter where he's so deadly. So give me Keegan Murray. I'm going to take him to go over 13.5 points versus my Lakers.
All right, Trey, going up against the family and the Lakers. That's wild to see from you. For my player prop today, though, it's going to be Brook Lopez to go over his total rebounds going up against the Golden State Warriors. Brook Lopez this season for the Bucks has been an absolute grinder, playing 31.2 minutes per game. He's putting up 12.6 points, 5.4 rebounds per game as well. He's just a normal guy out there running down the court every single night, contributing to his team any way possible. And he's one of the best team centers in the NBA. He's definitely a guy you want on your team, and his rebounds typically come out at over 5.5. I'm going to go over those rebounds in this game against the Warriors. The Warriors now have Jonathan Kuminga playing the center spot, but Draymond Green is undersized at the 4th spot, and Brook Lopez should be able to rip down some rebounds in this game. Against the Warriors since 2022, he's recorded 7+ rebounds in every single meeting against them. It's a pretty small sample size. They've only played the Warriors 3 times, but he's grabbed 7+ rebounds in all 3 of those games. And in the last 2 games, he's played 34+ minutes in both those games as well. I'm looking for time on the court and his ability to match up with the smaller forwards of the Golden State Warriors. The last game that they played, it was not that long ago. It was January of this year. He managed to put up 11 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. He played 34 minutes. He did it all for them. Brook Lopez, he gets in his bag whenever he's playing the Warriors. So I'm going to take his over rebounds as the play tonight at 5.5. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with the Magic here, -6.5 going up against the Wizards. They're obviously the better team. They won last night. I'm looking at them to keep the momentum going into this game. Also going with Keegan Murray over 13.5 points versus my Lakers. I'm sure he's going to make a handful of threes and just make a couple 2-pointers that get us the over.
Yeah, I'm going with your Lakers on the money line at home against the Kings. Haven't been impressed with the Kings lately. The Lakers have been impressing me. And I'm going to go with Brook Lopez here, over 5.5 rebounds, 7+ over the last 3 meetings against the Warriors. I think he dominates Draymond Green on the boards again tonight. Guys, that's going to do it for NBA plays and props for Wednesday, March 6th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month. A little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,